Good afternoon, hello, my name is Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. It is Monday, I'm on a massive come down from the weekend. This weekend just gone was the longest triathlon world record attempt by my good friend James Saxby, and he only went and did it. So I'm feeling so motivated. I can't wait to share the video from the event with you. Apologies, day one I put a couple of videos up, but day two, just for lack of sleep and signal and tired and things to do, it just didn't get to plan. But the main focus was supporting James, and then also getting enough content that we can put a really good documentary style video together to come out in a few weeks. So that's what I focused on. But thank you for all the support. Honestly, it's been brilliant. The messages I've had, messages James had, the public support as well, the donations, the fundraising, all of it. It's so cool. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. But back to life as normal now. James is back at work today, so am I. And the world keeps spinning around, doesn't it? It's not quite fully over for me yet. We do have a recording day next weekend where we're going to be interviewing James and asking him all about it. And we need to go and get some footage of him riding and running to go into this video as if he was training before, because I didn't do a very good job in the lead up to training with him, because you can probably tell he's a lot fitter than I am, so I didn't actually stay with him for very long, very many sessions. But anyway, we move. My main aim now is to crack on with training, get what I can done. I've got the Outlaw aqua bike in 2 weeks. I'm going to do that the full, so I need to get my swimming up to scratch. I've got a bike to build as well, loads of cool stuff coming up. I can't wait to take you along, so back to business as usual. I'll leave the stats on screen from today's lunchtime run. My running is getting gradually a little bit better as I'm dropping a little bit of weight, as I'm doing a bit more running. Who would have known it? That means you run slightly better. So again, just going to keep chipping away at that. But then it is forecast to tip it down this afternoon and tonight, so it'll be a turbo spin tonight, and hopefully a swim, or will be a swim later tonight if I don't feel too tired. I slept for 12 hours last night. I'm hoping that's done the job, but been a busy old weekend. Whew. Look at this, big lad sits at the back door clicking his electric cat flap until somebody opens the door for him. There you go. Let's just let him in, because he doesn't like going through the cat flap. Anyway, feels like the middle of winter. I'm stood in my garage talking to you about the fact I'm going to do a ride on the turbo or on the kicker bike. So what is tonight's plan? Well, I'm going to start ramping the volume up now, not necessarily the intensity, but definitely the volume, and particularly on the bike. I need to be doing many hours a week of training. Last week was okay, but I missed that big, that big weekend warrior 5-6 hour ride at the weekend, and I haven't done that for weeks and weeks. But the Outlaw aqua bike is a week on Sunday, and it's going to be like a, I don't know, 5 hour ride. I don't really know what sort of shape I'm in for that sort of distance, but it's definitely going to be at least 5 hours. So I need to be ramping up the bike volume. So the plan for tonight is just to try and do an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I can, just tapping out of zone 2 and just churning some miles out. I'm saving my more intense rides for later in the week, hopefully when the weather's better, and riding with the group or with other people, or even just outside. It's easier just to do a little bit harder, up hills and so on, rather than trying to do intervals indoors, is my current plan. So yeah, nothing too complicated to write home about, to be honest. Just gonna mentally try and battle through this. This time last year, as I'm sure you can all empathise, the weather was great. We're outside riding the bikes every day. Well, right now, still having to, I've not even cancelled my Zwift membership because I've been riding at least a few times a month indoors, but do what we can, don't we? Let's get on the bike and get pedalling. Oh, ride done and dusted. I'll spare you the B-roll of my pasty white sweaty body on this bike. It's that annoying weather where it is actually really wet outside, but it's quite warm. So I've had the fan blasting, but I'm still absolutely dripping. So enjoy that thought, won't you? 1 hour and 35 minutes. So I plan to do, say, about an hour and a half. When I got to an hour, I was struggling mentally, if I'm honest. It's getting boring now. So I thought, I'll make an Instagram reel. That took me 25 minutes, so that passed some time. And then I was about 3k away from finishing the Zwift route that I planned to ride. So job done now in 35. That's pretty good for me. If I go out on an evening ride, I'll do 2 hours. That's probably an hour and a half of riding because of the freewheeling and stop time and whatever else. So really time efficient. I'm going to have some tea now, which is chili of some sort, I think. And then I'm going for a swim later on. So big day, but I've got lots of big days ahead because I've got a big thing coming up. Okay, this is dedication to the vlog. Because of the busyness of the last few days for me, I'm now in like 1 day ahead videos wise, which is not like me at all. So I wanted to add on for the bike ride earlier. I'm trying to really focus on holding constant power. A lot of the riding I do outdoors is on off, and the race courses where I perform better on are on off. Outlaw in a week and a half is very much on for the whole thing. There's not very much freewheeling because there's not many hills. So I need to just try and just tap into, not even just trying to get better at it, but just understanding how long can I hold zone 2 power force. All I need to do really, but I've failed at it before. Check this out, by the way. Roof box for the taxi. It's absolutely brilliant. It saved me out no end at the weekend, getting loads of stuff in it. I don't want to get ran over there for the vlog. I'm not that dedicated. Right, so what else happened tonight? Been for a swim. There was Lee and I in Elite Mondays. We didn't really swim together at all because he got in 20 minutes late. I was there bang on time. I've done 2.55k, the 2.5k steady, couple of little stops just for, you know, lane busyness and so on, all with a pool boy. And then I'm trying to do some hard swimming in every swim that I do, not flat out, but just a little bit faster than just plodding along. So I did 50 meters, what felt like hard with no pool boy, but it wasn't really much faster than what I've been swimming earlier. I just got tired. I've had a good training day for me. I think I'm overall tired, but my shoulders are tired, my arms are tired. I'm just not swim fit at the minute. You can make a lot of progress in a couple of weeks. I'm definitely going to try and swim 3 times this week, but that was concerning given that in like 10 days I've got to swim 3.8k and tonight was 2.5. But that's part of the journey, isn't it? So hope you're training well, hope you're doing some events and stuff as we are now peak mid-season. Look forward to telling you about what I'm doing the next few weeks after Outlaw. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Thanks so much for watching.